Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your weekly reading, and this will be for the sign of Virgo. Virgo, thanks so much for subscribing to my channel. Please remember the readings are general, they will not resonate with everyone. Take what you need, leave the rest, or find another aspect of your natal chart. Okay, my apologies for being a bit inconsistent with the readings over the last week or so. I had to take some time out, was pretty exhausted, so nothing seriously wrong with me, just needing a bit of emotional separation. Okay, let's see what's going on for Virgos. Five of Wands coming straight out. Now the Five of Wands is a card that talks of conflict. Sometimes it can mean having a conflict with other people, but very often I'm just looking at this guy about to hit this wasp's nest above. So maybe this is about to happen. Maybe it hasn't happened yet. Someone's about to poke the hornet's nest here. So maybe you have conflict over maybe speaking up about something. Could be to do with finances. This could be at work. Maybe you're ready to expose someone at work. Could be an earth sign, but this is more likely to be you. Ooh, fire sign coming out here. Okay. This could be a relationship here that's just sort of got to a point here where something needs to be spoken up about or disclosed in order for this to move forward. There's a really strong feeling here that this person that you're dealing with perhaps has not been honest with you. There's conflict around this relationship that needs healing in order for a victory to come through. Some sort of conflict here that needs to be resolved before you can move forward. Okay, let's have a look. Ten of Wands coming out. So the Ten of Wands talks about the end of a cycle and putting down a burden. This has become too heavy to carry. I feel like you've been carrying something for a while without speaking up about it. So maybe something hasn't been right in your relationship for a while and it's not building, or it's not moving, it's stuck. And I feel like you have been going around in circles trying to get some sort of peace and resolution, and it's not coming. And in order for there to be this victory, you have to put this burden down and speak up. But you're worried if you do that, that you might start something off with that poking the hornet's nest here. You're keeping quiet. You're keeping it quiet because you're avoiding conflict. Okay, so we have this Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is a knight that there's a little bit of money around this. Perhaps you're dealing with someone who's doing a lot of spending. Perhaps, you know, for example, you might want to have a holiday and the other person keeps spending the money. But there's some sort of conflict here around money that's going round in circles. Okay, so we have the card of the Strength here. That's why I said I feel strongly like someone needs to speak up here. Someone's trying to find this courage to say what they feel. Okay, and again with the Pentacle. Lots of Pentacles in the reading. I'm going to put some more cards out and I'll come back. So we have the card Two of Cups, which is the card of soulmates. The Three of Wands, it's got somebody's trying to do a holiday and somebody keeps spending the money. I can feel that one here. And we have the Six of Swords. Someone is ready to move away from someone here if they do not put some sort of effort into a relationship. I feel strongly that one person is very committed and doing all the right things and the other person is not committed to the relationship. So we have someone trying to invest something here. But I feel like you're to the point here, or the other person is, of walking away from something, even though you feel strongly for this person. And there's a lot of love here. It's only you who's investing. The other person is not investing. Okay, so we do have the Moon here. Some of you are dealing with a gambler. And you're going into some sort of hiatus here, trying to work out what's going on. Yeah, end of a cycle. Someone's finishing, someone's closing something out because someone is not being truthful, not being clear about what's going on. Okay, let me just have a good look at it. Conflict. I feel like someone is scared of stirring up or creating conflict because they don't want to stab that hornet's nest. They know it's going to create problems. I feel that it's got to do with money for some of you. It may be the person who is the father or the husband of the household, but I feel strongly this is your card, Virgo. I feel like you're dealing with a fire sign. There is a need for healing here, and the Six of Wands. So I think this is a situation that will work out okay, but only if you're honest here. I feel like you're dealing with someone whose money is just sort of running through their hands. I feel really strongly that you're investing a lot of time and energy into a situation that is not coming back or rewarding you in some way. And all the cards here say that you are ready to walk away from this situation. There is something that's being hidden from you and you're not really sure what that is. And as I said, I feel like for some of you, this is you dealing with someone who has an addiction or a gambling problem. And I feel that you are going either to seek out someone to talk to about this, or you have been speaking to someone about your situation. A lot of money here, a lot of money. So it's as if you could have been dealing with somebody at work who you need to speak up about because perhaps they're not doing the right thing, and you know that they're maybe sort of diddling with money or moving money in a different direction. You could be dealing with a partner in a business that's like perhaps not being completely honest about where money's going. I have to say to you that it looks to me as though you're ready to walk away from this situation. You could be dealing with someone who has an alcohol problem as well, because I do see spending on something that is not supporting the relationship here. Whether that's work, business, love, family, and it's like you've been holding back on saying something for a very long time and you're now ready to leave. But before you do, I think that you are going to try to raise this situation or awareness. It looks to me like you're ready to sort of speak up about it before you move forward, and sort of expose things, bring things out into the open. But when I put the World card down and it was the end of a cycle, I'm not so sure that you won't walk away from this. I mean, the cycle can be ending, this cycle of sort of deceit and hidden things, by exposing it. You may have a person here that once you bring things into the open and you talk about them, they may not want you to go and they may want to work on this situation. But I can see it bringing you a great deal of distress, trying to work out how to work on it, how to expose it, how to open it up so that you can talk about it. And I feel like for you, you may not be a person who's used to speaking up, but because this strength card's coming out, I'd say that you are getting the strength now to do that. You have the card of you are limitless here. It says you can do anything you choose. And I really like this because this says to me, if you want to walk away from this situation, you can. If you want to expose this, you have the strength to do it. Whatever you need to do, Virgo, you've got to do what's best for you. Have a great week.